folks, Stuart Disney Mendip Golf Club. Today talking a little bit about slope lies and specifically uphill lies. Okay, now uphill lies can pose a couple of little problems for you. Balance, as you probably saw me in that little clip there, falling backwards a little, the slope taking me away from the direction of play that I was going in. So effectively, when we're playing on uphill lies, a couple of things you need to be very wary of. Number one, what happens to the golf club when you play the shot. Now, because in a regular standing position, the club face sits like so. Okay, club shaft pretty vertical, maybe slightly leaning towards target. Now, because of the slope, what happens to our bodies, what we've got to do is we lean at perpendicular angle to the slope itself, and that effectively gives us a more lofty club face. So the 7-iron is not going to go as far as a regular 7-iron would do. It's going to go higher in the air. So the first thing you have to factor into the equation is what's the ball lie like, and then secondly, what club do I need to take? I'd always recommend taking at least one more club if your ball is on an uphill slope. Okay, a couple of adjustments that you do need to make at your address position, okay, to help you out with this one is that we place the golf ball a little further forwards in our stance. Why do we do that? Well, if we have it in our regular position, unfortunately as we're driving into the golf shot, we might end up hitting the top edge of the ball. Okay, so we put it a little bit further forwards because as we're making building our stance, we're going to go a little bit wider, and we now need to try to get our knees, hips and shoulders perpendicular to the slope as much as we possibly can. Okay, now when we make our golf swing, it's very difficult for us to make a full turn, because if we do, there's nothing stopping us here, nothing supporting us. Gravity may take over, so we've got to be very careful. Try to remain very centered when we make these swings. Okay, nicely centered if possible. It's now very difficult from this slot to transfer all our body weight through in a normal fashion. Okay, very difficult. So we have to try our best to do so, but maintain balance. And that might mean that when we play the shot, we take a step backwards. Okay, providing we're not over exuberant with it, we should be absolutely fine. So let's have a little go. Holding the club at the highest point of the club itself, placing the ball a little further forwards in the stance to accommodate this one, little lean to the right hand side for a right-handed player, adds a little bit of loft, and try to maintain centeredness and balance. Nice high straight one up the fairway back into play. Folks, I hope that helps. They do take time, take a little bit of practice to get right, but do take care, folks. We'll see you on the 29th of March. Thanks a lot.